Good morning, Asante Organics. I thank you for joining me today. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share some of the lessons that I've learned along the way in the home-based business industry. Now, the first thing I want to share is I'm excited for all of you who are part of Asante Organics. If you're a consumer of our products, I applaud your decision to insist on toxic-free and organic living for your family. I have full confidence that decision will continue to pay long-term dividends for you and your loved one's health. Remaining an educated, conscious consumer is paramount. Health is the greatest wealth. Now, after serving the needs of thousands of patients over the past 33 years, I'm confident this is an absolute fact. Your future self will thank you for staying on this path. For our organic influencers, I want to take this moment to thank you for helping us with this mission. I don't know of a more noble objective than helping people with their health and wellness. And though there's many ways to help participate in this endeavor, Asante Organics is unique in the products that we offer. Asante Organics isn't offering fad products or gimmicks. You need not convince anyone to use our products because they're already using the unhealthy version of our offerings. Once they're educated, and they will naturally want what you have to offer. Our philosophy of simply ditching the toxic products people have been spending good money on and switching them for organic and toxic-free products is just common sense. This logic and mission has had me and so many of you gladly sharing this to the masses. Now, I love this space, this home-based business space. I love the best of what the home-based business industry has to offer. And as I share my thoughts with you, I want to clearly state I love Asante Organics. Asante Organics has been my home for 13 years, and I want it to be yours as well. If it was just about the products, I could stop this message now. As we all know, you can't beat our toxic-free and organic products, no matter what anybody says. Organic and toxic-free is the way to go. But you and I know Asante Organics is so much more than our amazing, life-changing products that we offer. I love that, and all the time I've been here, we haven't changed our commitment to the world's greatest products. It would be so much more profitable, not to mention easy, to change the integrity of our formulas, change the ingredients to conventional and toxic versus organic and toxic-free. We're not changing things. We make these products not only for you, but our family as well. If you came to visit me in my home, you would clearly see what company I'm part of. There's no guessing there. You won't find any toxic personal care, nutrition, or home care products. My home is 100% Asante Organics. You know, Asante Organics continues to be your 24/7 online wellness membership store for you and your loved ones. So now let's talk about business, because I see so many companies in this space change and then sadly ultimately close. And I've been the victim of a company which changed the rules in their compensation plan and personally suffered. Sadly, this is a common occurrence. I love that Asante Organics has never done this. So if you insist on toxic-free products at a company which hasn't changed the rules from when you join, then you're at home with Asante Organics. For people who want to get compensated for helping us spread the word, then let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, this is network marketing, so let's talk about how to get paid, how to maximize your earnings. Now, to boil this down, the most critical part, you're compensated for people's orders. It's simple as that. Now, this becomes easier as people get exposed and fall in love with our products, and they start ordering every month habitually. Now, your income is going to exponentially grow as you teach team members to do the same thing. My suggestion would be to engage in daily activities which contribute to that end. Anything which doesn't help that endeavor should not be considered productive work, and therefore slowing you down from reaching your goals. Social media and technology has been the best and yet simultaneously the worst thing which has happened to the home-based business industry. The ability to share information, including the opportunity, training for free, to anyone, anywhere in the world, instantly, at any time is amazing. Now, when I first started in this industry, I'm gonna sound like an old timer, we had long distance bills and had to mail VHS tapes to people who didn't live close to us so they could see the opportunity. To get trained, we spent a fortune traveling across the country to different locations to learn from our mentors. When we were blessed to have our leaders fly to us because we were building a solid team, we filled the room with team members and guests. Inviting to live events, on location or virtually in this day and age is a great way to build your business. And if you aren't inviting, simply you aren't growing. The downside to technology is I've seen it confuse people. I see people who think they're working their business when if they took an honest inventory of their time, they would see it's not productive time. The lockdowns proved that social beings we are. We need personal interaction. So be careful of online chat groups where there's so much gossip, but yet no productivity. Please remember and be cautious because misery loves company. And it has been proven that social media platforms profit from keeping you on their sites for as long as possible. If a person isn't cognizant of this, they can be wasting a great deal of their time while not being productive. And if you have any doubts or fears about your business, I want you to know that massive action solves this. Making your calendar filled with productive time will increase your success to such levels your fears and concerns will become a thing of the past. They'll just melt away. Though times are constantly changing, at the end of the day, people at their core aren't. Success in this industry is about helping people with what's not perfect in their life yet. Their need might be health, wealth, a sense of purpose, or a need of community. At Asante Organics, we can truly help with all of these desires. Whatever your goals are, I want to ensure you everyone at corporate is here to support you. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Our unique, easy to understand compensation plan not only pays you for your efforts in attracting customers, but also attracting organic influencers and thereby team building. This becomes so much more fun as you build, train, and cultivate a team. If you allow it, your experience at Asante Organics can be a self-improvement course wrapped up in the world's most generous, unlimited compensation plan. Now, since I was a distributor for such a long time, many years ago, I know what it's like to invite, share, and train. I've personally experienced the thrill of enrolling new people. I've also had the disappointment of hearing the word no. I love celebrating my team's wins, but also know what it's like to want success more for someone than they are willing to do what it takes to get it for themselves. At the end of the day, your unwavering commitment to focusing on your goal and being honest with engaging in daily productive time will determine your success. If you want faster or greater success, it comes down to the numbers. You just need to find other people who want this as much or more than you. Now, here comes the massive action part. Share with more people. Commit to speaking with more people. Every day, one-on-one, in front of them or virtually, and insist on meeting new people. Engage in team building. Helping your personally enrolled people achieve their business and financial goals is awesome. We're going to offer you a 100% residual matching bonus to do this. I want you to look for solutions, not excuses. The excuses and distractions to stall or not work your Asante Organics business will always be there. My recommendation is to remind yourself every single day of why you must achieve your goals. This needs to become so visceral that excuses and distractions are not an option. Please allow me to share some hard truths, which I had to learn to accept about other people. Now, truth number one, it's going to hurt, but it's a fact. And that is, if they wanted to, they would. The truth about all of us is we do the things we like doing. And here's truth number two. Truth number two is you can't make a person change. A leopard can't change its spots. This means a person cannot change their innate nature. Remember this, words are just words. I've learned that a person's actions will let you know their true character and work ethic. Doesn't matter what they say, it's what they do. Imagine if you took all that energy that you're frustrated at about other people and redirected that energy into a positive direction to make your own life better. And here's truth number three. I recommend you stop being mad at people who aren't being the way you want them to be. Ooh, ouch, right? They're a different person from you. They're a different person from me. They're wired differently from you. They've had different experiences from you. Now, these three truths are hard to accept, but when you do, they will make your life so much easier. Just remember, some will, some won't, some do, some don't. So who's next? Oftentimes, the people you believe will be studs turn out to be duds, and that's okay. Here's the best part. Sometimes the people you think might be duds turn out to be studs, or at least through their sphere of influence, lead you to a stud. So what are some of the deeper lessons here? Number one, Forgive people for their transgressions. I know personally this can be challenging, but it often leads to personal growth and improved relationships. It involves understanding, empathy, and sometimes setting boundaries, I strongly suggest that, to protect yourself. Practicing forgiveness doesn't mean excusing the wrong behavior. It's more about freeing oneself from resentment and moving forward in a healthier way. Lesson number 2, love everyone. Try not to prejudge. Share the Asante Organics opportunity with everyone. When people become part of your team and they prove with their actions versus their words, they're hard workers, they're productive, they're loyal, and they're hungry, then stick to them like glue. In this compensation plan, you're literally just 2 people away from a 6-figure residual income. They need to be the right 2 people, but I promise you, they are out there and they are praying for someone like you to share Asante Organics with them. Now, we here at Corporate are always here to help you. We're looking for leaders, and leaders aren't asked, leaders step up. A big part of being a leader is consistently showing up and putting yourself in a leadership role. I suggest not waiting for people to call you. Take action by calling them. I suggest becoming a presenter, even if you're uncomfortable doing it, because it forces you to show up, dress up, and invite up. And the best part is your team will be proud of and even want to emulate you. Asante Organics is a great place to be, and I'm honored to work with each and every one of you. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to sharing with you again real soon. Make it a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.